Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today in the Great League Remix Cup from Volti SZN, and their team is going to be Melmetal with Driftblim and Frostless, so pretty cool team. Let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary and see how these games play out. The Ariados switching out, that's definitely a great matchup for the Melmetal. In comes the Polytoad though. Now this Melmetal is going for superpower, so they're definitely going to switch out after this, going to switch into a Driftblim. So this could be scary if that Polytoad has Blizzard, of course. We'll have to see. Okay, got a shield. It is Blizzard, so beautiful shield coming in from Volti there. We're going to see the Icy Wind after a little bit of lag, but we're going to see the Icy Wind. It will be enough to KO the Polytoad at this range, and they're just going to let it go, so Polytoad goes down. So in comes Registeel. Okay, so Registeel is still going to be taking a decent amount of damage from the Shadow Ball attack. We'll have to see if they decide to shield. They probably could. They could take this. Oh, they do shield. Okay, so they do go ahead and shield. That's fine. Flash Cannon will not be enough to KO. They're not going to be able to go for Flash Cannon and then farm down. It's not going to put it low enough. So they do have to go for another Flash Cannon to KO this Driftblim. And we're going to see a Shadow Ball coming in right now. Probably not going to get the shield. Yep, not going to get the shield that time. Out comes that Ariados. Okay, so Driftblim is definitely in cross poison range. So this will be enough to KO, but this is totally fine. So there we go. Out comes Frostless. Frostless resists cross poison and lunge, so honestly you probably just farm down with the Frostless. Take this attack, it's going to be a cross poison, that's fine. Doesn't do much damage at all, and just going to be able to successfully farm down that Ariados. You love to see it. So Registeel is coming in, and we're going to see a Shadow Ball. This Shadow Ball going to be doing a lot of damage, very nice. And yeah, this is going to be a good game. I mean, this Flash Cannon will KO. They're just going to let it go. But the Melmetal will be able to get the 2 superpowers. Plus, it still has a shield. Yeah, you definitely don't bait here because you don't want to give that Registeel an opportunity to possibly call the bait and possibly win based on that. But yeah, superpower will get the shield, but that's fine because Melmetal will be able to get to another one. It just has to shield this. This is going to be a Flash Cannon, but you might as well shield anyway. And then go for the superpower, which will be enough to KO the Registeel, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers there. But Melmetal definitely putting in some work there, doing really well, winning the lead, doing really well. Yeah. So let's go ahead and move into the next game. See how the next game plays out. Okay, battle starting. So here we go. We're about to begin the next game. So it is going to be Melmetal into Whiscash. This is a really bad lead. You got to switch out. So in comes Driftblim. They're going to bring in Noctowl. Okay. I mean, Noctowl does have Shadow Ball, but the Icy Wind is super effective. So we do see a shield there. That's also debuffing the Noctowl, so Shadow Ball won't do as much. Although, honestly, it's still going to do a lot of damage. But let's see how much it does. Yeah, it still does a lot of damage. Noctowl will be able to just simply farm down. This Icy Wind won't KO. So Noctowl's going to win this matchup, but I mean, at least he got a shield, so there's that. And it does a pretty good amount of damage. So now out comes the Melmetal. Melmetal will be hit with an attack. It's definitely going to be a Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball coming in. Alright, let's see. Going to overfarm? Yeah, going to overfarm. Going for the Rock Slide. This is going to be enough to KO the Noctowl, but the problem is that Whiscash comes in, so maybe throw a superpower and then dip. No, it looks like they're going to switch immediately. 2 shield Frostless. The Whiscash is not switching out. I think their switch time is up, so they're not switching out. I wonder what's in the back. We're going to see an Avalanche. Frostless with shield advantage is definitely scary. This is only a Mud Bomb. Blizzard is resisted, so it's just gonna be Mud Bomb. No, they go for Blizzard. It does do a lot. It does do a lot, but they actually go for the hard-hitting move Blizzard, even though it's resisted. I think multiple Mud Bombs would have been the way to go, but that's okay. We're going to see an overfarm. It looks like, I was going to say it looks like they're going to go for the farm down, but no, we're going to see an Avalanche. That's going to be enough to KO. What is in the back? Going to be a Zapdos. Oh my gosh, Zapdos is taking so much damage. They do have to shield this, but even the Powder Snow is doing a lot of damage to Zapdos. Going to switch immediately, going for the Rock Slide. This is definitely going to KO Shadow Zapdos, and that is going to be a great game. The opponent actually going to go ahead and concede that game, yeah, because Volti still had a shield as well. So yeah, that's going to be a great game, very well played. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. These battles are out of order, by the way, so we saw he was at rank 10. He's at rank 9 now, but that's totally fine. Melmetal into Abomasnow. Good matchup. Rock Slide and Superpower, both super effective. So this is good. Just go for Rock Slides here, but they actually pull the switch into Mew. Out comes Driftblim. Okay, Wild Charge is definitely a threat. The opponent doesn't have to shield. If they've been counting, they know this is an Icy Wind. They still shield it. Okay, that's fine. Wild Charge will definitely KO. They're gonna call the Surf Bait maybe? No, it's gonna be Wild Charge. Yeah, that's gonna KO. So Mew is gonna be able to flip switch there. So definitely unfortunate, but the Melmetal is gonna go ahead and come in and go for Rock Slide. Not enough to KO. Gonna be able to Thunder Shock it down. No, not before another attack comes in. It's going to be another Wild Charge doing a lot of damage. That Mew definitely did a good job. But in comes Shadow Abomasnow. Oh, they just want to throw the energy immediately. It's not going to KO though, which is good. And the opponent switches into Registeel. Oh man, this is actually tough. Low battery, but this is tough. We're going to see a Superpower come in, but Superpower is not going to be enough to KO. But they do shield it, so the opponent is down 2 shields. However, Frostlass does have to shield all these flash cannons from Registeel because it will be enough to KO. So we do see a shield there. Does 2 Shadow Balls KO? Probably. So we're going to see 1 Shadow Ball come in. Yeah, looks like after the Powder Snow damage, it looks like another Shadow Ball will KO the Registeel. You do have to shield this, otherwise this will KO. So Frostlass, again, with shields, definitely a very dangerous Pokemon. Going to Overfarm. I do like that Overfarm. Going for the Shadow Ball. Again, this should be enough to KO. As it is. Very nice. And Abomasnow is coming in. Gonna switch and go for the Superpower. Little health, but hey, has a Superpower on that Melmetal. Going to be doing a lot of damage. In fact, enough to knock it out. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played. Wow. Yeah, wow. Really good game. The opponent was able to flip switch. But again, Frostlass with multiple shields, shield advantage is definitely huge. It's a Pokemon that can basically not be stopped, to be honest. But okay, let's move on to the next one. Melmetal into Frostlass. Okay, Rock Slide super effective, so I would say this is a pretty good one. They do switch out into Politoed, so we do see another Politoed. Going to save that energy now and switch into Drifblim. Drifblim definitely wants to avoid the Frostlass. Similar situation as I think the first game, Blizzard is a threat, but they actually go for Earthquake. Okay, so perhaps a mistake there. I mean, you definitely, if you have Earthquake, you do want to go for the Weather Ball attacks because Earthquake is resistant, but that's fine. Shadow Ball will do a lot of damage. Drifblim does not have to shield this. Earthquake or Weather Ball doesn't have to shield it. They're going to go for another Earthquake. That's fine. So Drifblim is going to go ahead and farm down. And what is going to come in? Going to be that Frostlass. Going to go ahead and go for the bait. Going for the Icy Wind. Expecting a shield. I expect the shield from the opponent as well. Yep. And so that's going to be able to debuff Frostlass, which is amazing. Can't get to another one, but that's fine. Just let the Drifblim go at this point in time. And bring in the Melmetal to go for Rock Slide. They do switch, so that's a good call by not pulling the trigger right away. However, you still probably want to go for Rock Slide against Golbat, or maybe save the energy and switch into Frostlass. No, going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide and then switch. I mean, they do have another Rock Slide for the Frostlass later. Okay, they're still staying in. Going to switch, maybe trying to catch a Poison Fang or something. This is probably Shadow Ball. They were not able to catch a Poison Fang. No, the opponent does go for Poison Fang. Maybe they were trying to bait, but Frostlass is going to be able to farm down. In comes the opposing Frostlass. Just going to go ahead and go straight Shadow Ball. Makes a lot of sense. This is going to KO or get the final shield. They do shield. Melmetal has a Rock Slide ready to go. So this is going to be a good game. Because Rock Slide will be enough to KO. Plus Melmetal still has a shield. So we're going to see a Shadow Ball. I thought maybe we'd see an Undercharge, but that's fine. It didn't really matter. We're going to see a Rock Slide come in from this Melmetal, and this is going to be a good game. Well played to both trainers there. Okay, so that's a great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. I don't know if this is the final game of the video. It might be, but we'll see how the next game plays out. So it's going to be Melmetal into Wishcash. Another really bad lead. You definitely don't want that. In comes Hypno. Interesting that they bring in Hypno. Only because, I mean, I know it has Thunder Punch, but these Shadow Balls will KO. And actually, it doesn't KO. Able to Hex down? Yeah, able to Hex down before an attack comes in. That is huge. That is amazing. That is incredible. So in comes Frostlass. Frostlass will be hit with this bait right now. Going to be an Icy Wind. So this Icy Wind is going to not get the shield. The opponent calling the bait there. Nice call by the opponent, but hey, at least it's debuffed. Drifblim did its job as well, so we're going to see an Avalanche. That will KO, and in comes Melmetal. So Melmetal trying to get to an attack, not quite able to get there. We're going to see an attack come in from the Frostlass, going to be a Shadow Ball, doing a lot of damage. They do switch to Wish Cash, out comes Frostlass. This should be a good game, I think. We're going to see the Mud Bomb come in. Well, we'll see. I mean, these Mud Bombs are definitely adding up. You never know. I mean, the Wish Cash is really powerful in this meta. Frostlass is going to go ahead and shield this one up. Frostlass just needs to go for avalanches. This is actually going to be close, I think, but I think the Frostlass can win it because it could survive another Mud Bomb, I think. So we're going to see the avalanche that will get the shield. Going to go ahead and shield, probably. Yeah, we do see a shield. They're definitely going to get to another Mud Bomb, but I mean, again, Frostlass should be able to survive it and get to an additional avalanche. That's what I think. We have to watch out for a possible catch. Yeah, actually, let's see if they survive it. Let's see if they survive it. Mud Bomb. They do not survive it. Oh my gosh, but in comes Frostlass. That switch by the opponent might cost them because we're going to see a Rock Slide, and this Rock Slide is going to KO, and then a Superpower maybe going to KO. Maybe going to KO the Wish Cash. This is actually a super close game. It does not KO it, but they have two superpowers. These two superpowers will KO. That is going to be a good, sweaty game right there and a great video. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.